Camp is fine. We are okay.
Our training camp is fine.
Our training camp is fine. We undefeated. We've been undefeated. We're gonna stay undefeated. Our training camp is okay.
You was undefeated when you started with your daddy.
I started with you, didn't I?
You was training him.
I started with.
I was training when Roger was down here.
You can't train nobody when you're locked up. You can't train nobody when you're locked up.
Everything about what this man said.
This is my trainer right here.
What his daddy didn't do.
This is my trainer right here.
Guess what?
This is my trainer right here.
Y'all gonna see about him.
I don't
Y'all gonna see.
Hey,
nobody mad at you.
Jealousy don't get you nowhere.
What jealousy?
Jealousy don't get you nowhere.
Who is
the best trainer right here? Hands down, the best trainer.
Who gives the care about who's the best trainer?
You just said you were the best. So
I am the best.
No, you're not.
If you feel he's the best,
you're not even close to him. Not even close.
Oh Lord,
you're not even close. Not even close. Tell me what champion you got right now. Tell me what champion you got right now.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Okay, you don't got none.
Okay, guess what? Let me tell you this right here.
Don't no fighter want to be with you.
Let me tell you something.
Don't De La Hoya left you. De La Hoya don't want to be with you.
Didn't leave me. I left De La Hoya. You crazy?
De La Hoya don't want to be with you.
I left De La Hoya.
Hatton don't want to be with you. Don't no fighter want to be with you. Come on, got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat. Chill.
To brawl and whatever it takes on Saturday night, I will do. You know, you guys know I can punch hard and I can box, so I got both. I got both things to do.
Floyd, I can't imagine that you expect Gaddy's going to try to box with you. You expect him to try to get inside and make you fight, right?
It really don't matter to me. He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'm going to step on him. I'm going to crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'm going to crush him. He's a C+ fighter. I'm an A+ fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'm going to dominate. This guy is flat-footed. He swing well. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him. The fans in Atlantic City can't get in there and fight for him. I'm ready mentally, physically. I want all the fans to tune in because I'm going to treat him like he's a C+ fighter. I'm going to dominate. I'm going to dog this fighter.
So I'm talking about at 140 I'm the man, and you're trying to compare me to Tank. Tank weighs 130, but I'm telling you at 140 I'm Tank. I'm the man, so you can't compare me to Tank. You fights at 140.
You right, I can't compare you to Tank, because Tank is the motherfucking world champion. How many fights you got?
50 fights.
50 fights?
50 wins, 12 KOs.
12 KOs? We talking about 17 and 16 knockouts.
You can't compare me.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 25.
25, guess what? He's the youngest world champion in boxing.
Listen, you can't compare me to your 130.
Guess what, let me tell you something. Zab Judah was fighting at 140.
Well, you know what?
I was fighting at 130.
If your man wants it, if you can come up and weight class, you can get it. I'm telling you,
money, man.
Silver champion, 15 and 0.
I know y'all giving that promoter over here all y'all.
And reality check is coming on Saturday night. When I show up in the ring, when he sees me across the ring, we'll see what he's all about.
They don't like each other, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
What's more like this? All right. You know me. I ain't never been scared of a guy with 6. I ain't never been scared of a guy with 6.
Gentlemen, you can start this conversation as soon as the bell rings next Saturday night. Thanks very much for being with us.
I'm gonna punish you.
I did my job, but then you would be looking at the real champions, and you would say who the real champions are. When you beat Diego Corrales, who else was the world champion?
I'm the truth. I never ducked or dodged no opponents. Whoever they put in front of me, I have beat. Give me the number 1 guy. If the number 1 guy don't want to fight, I move to the number 2. Baltimore don't want to fight.
What about Ricky
Hatton? We had
Hatton?
a chance to fight Baltimore.
What about Ricky Hatton, the champion of junior welter?
I asked to go over to England and fight Ricky Hatton. His dad said his son is not ready for me yet.
His dad said that. All right, that's according to you. I'll bring it back to them and they'll see what they say.
Hey, guess what, Brian Kenny? Learn about the sport of boxing. Talk to me.
That's ridiculous, Floyd. That's
you don't know
ridiculous.
About boxing. You never had a fight. You don't know about boxing.
Well, that's not true. But anyway, I'm not at your level, but that's not true.
I can have your job easy because I know about the game. You don't know nothing about the game.
If you had my job and you had the same opinions that you have now, you wouldn't be doing this very long. Because you have to speak the truth, Floyd, and you're not doing it right now.
You're a great commentator, but you don't know nothing about boxing.
You know what? But you're doing something that's self-serving now, but it hurts your credibility because you were never the champion at 140, and you're not going to be a champion at 147.
You don't know nothing about boxing.
Well, that's not true. Hey, would you fight Ricky Hatton in Vegas if the split wasn't in your favor?
I will fight Ricky Hatton anywhere. I'll fight Ricky Hatton in your backyard.
But even if if the split wasn't in your favor, would you say, all right, he priced himself out, or would you take it to say, I got to fight the junior welter title?
Give me my props where the props is deserved. God has truly blessed me. I'm a great fighter, and you a commentator that's a good guy, but you don't.
And trying and taking advantage of what you saw as a flaw.
You know what I'm gonna do? Because you don't ever give me a face shake. You know that? So I'm gonna go and let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You never give me a face shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
You won't do shit.
Here are your two fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, it's all live at the MGM Grand. Money Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz.
Do you feel that disappointment that the fans felt that maybe you didn't get the best Manny Pacquiao that night?
We're not going to do that. We're not going to talk about that. You was one of the guys that believed in Pacquiao.
I did.
Okay. So now we don't want you to back out the block. And I told you before, that was easy work. So if you believe in Pacquiao, you need to go back and say, you need to sit down and do a story and say, you know what? I believe in Pacquiao, and it's his fault. It's not Mayweather's fault because Mayweather did what he always do. Be a calculated fighter, be a smart fighter, and find a way to win.
And I did that because I said that although there was a problem with his shoulder, whether it existed or not, I always said there was no... Wait. No, hold on. I said there was no problem with his legs. There was no problem with his heart.
Don't have me doing these interviews.
Oh, come on. If you're telling me to justify, I'm telling you what I said on the air, that whether it existed or not.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
In a weigh-in, did he raise his arms high?
In the what?
In a weigh-in, was he putting his arms up?
Yes, he was.
After the fight, was he putting his arms up?
Of course. That's why I said.
When he went back to the corner, did they massage his arm? Anytime?
Didn't see that.
Okay, then. So you really believe his arm was messed up?
No, what did I say? I said whether it existed or not, but nothing was wrong with his heart, nothing was wrong with his legs, and that's to you.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you really believe his arm was messed up?
He's all right now, right?
You don't believe it? Okay. That's good.
So, but what?
It's always
but
an excuse.
Did I give you your credit?
No.
I gave you your credit.
Okay, I guess I'll be the hurt fighter. Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
I guess I'll be the hurt fighter.
No, I gave you your credit. And that's what you wanted, right? That was what that fight was about.
I don't want my credit. I don't have to. Because I told you and the rest of the critics, he's a hell of a fighter. I don't take that away from him. Somebody gonna have to dethrone me. I proved that I'm the best.
That's what I'm here to do.
I'm saying, that's what you're here to try to do. That's what that's what you're here to, no disrespect, but that's what you're here to try to do. Because 40 have tried, and all 40 had a game plan. And some say, and out of the 40, some say, oh, I hit hard, or I'm super strong, or I'm fast.
Floyd, I want to ask you about that. Right now, you are the biggest star in boxing. How did it feel like in the year 2000 when he was considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? He just beat Oscar, and he was #1 pound for pound. How did you feel then?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't read magazines. I don't read books. I don't look at that because I know.
Floyd, I want to say one thing though. You do read a little bit. You do know a little bit. When you first was coming up, I came to the locker room and said, hope you have a good fight and all that stuff. What was those words you said to me?
I'm saying, but I remember. You know what?
What was those words you said to me?
Saying,
you said that I think you're a great fighter and I want to be just like you when I get up in the ranks.
Well, I said
to you, you're already there. You look good.
Shane, guess what? Shane, I never wanted to be like no fighter. Okay. I want to be the first Floyd Mayweather. But like I said before, you're gonna have to make me respect your fighting skills.
I will.
You're gonna have to.
Floyd, I've heard you say this.
You're gonna have to.
But I will though.
You're gonna have to though. Okay. You're gonna have to show me, baby.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you and everybody else around.
You're gonna have to show them. You don't gotta show them. You gotta show me.
Well.
You gotta show me.
You'll find that out.
Okay.
You'll see it.
And you're gonna, like I said before.
And I know you're a good fighter.
The thing.
Here it is. Third uppercut. Right hand from Ortiz. I think it's where he uses the head.
Here he comes, right here.
Well, look, he's doing well, a good combination, but all of a sudden, what happened? He just something crack in him. And here he goes with the head. Here we go, boom. What was that all about?
He was frustrated, Wayne. 2 misses. 2 bad misses.
He missed shots.
And now here he goes. Here it is.
Referee said box.
Box on. He took the side.
Did he say box?
Yes.
Did he say box? He didn't. I thought that the referee didn't tell him the box.
He did not.
The referee did not tell him the box.
Wayne, I made the point at the very beginning of the fight to ask you about Joe Cortez.
The referee was looking the other way.
He was.
Look.
He still hasn't seen it.
He didn't even see it. He was looking the other way. He didn't say box or anything.
I had that premonition.
The referees, look at the referee. They're saying sorry to each other. The referee should say box. Boom. Left hook. Right hand behind it. Fight over. Joe Cortez should have been in there.
We welcome into Sports Center the former #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, welcome back. We've missed you, Floyd.
Hey, how you doing? I'm not no former #1 pound-for-pound fighter. I'm just saying I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. No one has dethroned me, so how am I not pound-for-pound the best fighter in the world? You tell me.
Because you retired?
But have I ever been beat?
But what happens is you informed Ring Magazine
Well,
you were
once again,
retiring as welterweight champion.
I already forgot who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Brian Kinney, a guy who's never laced up gloves a day in his life, who don't know nothing about boxing.
Well, it's good to have you back in top form already. You retired. What, Floyd, you want to be a champion emeritus forever? You walked away. You actually retired.
We know you don't know nothing about boxing. Finish going.
Floyd, why come back now?
Why not? Why not? The sport needs the cash cow back, you know. We already know what I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar De La Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me 2 times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar De La Hoya, though.
Oscar De La Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision loss, as a matter of fact.
Come on, man.
But it was with him.
Once again, like I said before, once again, we're talking to Brian Kinney, a man of many traits, a master of nothing.